Okay, 8.2 is over arithmetic sequences. Arithmetic sequence is when your difference between two consecutive terms are the same. And so you're adding or subtracting the same number every time. If you need to get your common difference, which is what you're adding or subtracting every time, you can take a term before, multiply, or subtract the term before, and you can get your D. So let's look at these examples and find the common difference. 5 to 8, I add 3. Make sure that's right. Add 3, that works. D equals 3. 9 to 5 is subtract 4, subtract 4, subtract 4. D equals -4. And this one's a little different. Let's see. 1 to 7/6 would be 7/6 minus 6/6, which is the 1, which would be 1/6. So I am adding 1/6. Let's see if that works for the next step. 7/6 plus 1/6 gives me 8/6, which is 4/3. So that works. N equals 1/6. In each of these cases, it gives you the pattern afterwards. Is this D found in their formulas? Yes. You'll notice it's always the coefficient of N. Here was my D. Here is my D. Third one's not so obvious, but coefficient of 1 over 6 would be my 1/6 N. If you rewrote that, that would be N over 6 plus 5 over 6. Then it's a little easier to see that N is 1/6. Writing the nth term, if you know it's arithmetic, this is where stuff gets a little bit easier. You follow that formula. D is your common difference. So, for example, find the formula for the nth term of the arithmetic sequence whose common difference is 5. D equals 5. First term is -1. A sub 1 equals -1. Plug that in. A sub n, because I'm looking for a formula. First term plus, I want to keep n in there. Again, I'm looking for a formula for the nth term. N minus 1 times 5 would be -1 plus 5n minus 5. My formula for this is 5n minus 6. Find the 8th term of an arithmetic sequence, or the 8th term is 25. 12th term is 41. Find the first 5 terms. Okay, so set it up this way. If this is my 8th term, this would be my 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I know that my 8th term is 25. I know that my 12th term is 41. And I know it's arithmetic. What that tells me is that I'm adding or subtracting the same number every time. Since I go to 25 to 41, I'm adding. 25 plus D gets me to here, plus D, oops, that's a B, and plus D. So altogether, I'm doing 25 plus 4 D's. That gets me to 41. So that means 4D equals 41 minus 25, 16. D must equal 4. That doesn't answer the question. It wants the first 5 terms. So like I said, my 8th term is 25. So my 7th term is going to be, go backwards, I'd be subtracting 21. My 6th term is going to be, subtract 4 again, 17. And now I'm getting to my 5th term. A sub 5, 13. A sub 4, 9. A sub 3, 5. A sub 2, 1. A sub 1, -3. Find the 10th term of an arithmetic sequence whose first terms are 8 and 20. Okay, that is correct. That means my first term is 8, my 20th, or my, yeah, and my second term is 20. Finding the 10th term, I know to get from 8 to 20, I'm adding 12, so that must be my D. I can use my formula that I was given for arithmetic. It proves helpful. I could just keep adding 12 until I get to my 10th term. Or I can do A sub, looking for my 10th term, equals my first term, which is 8, plus n minus 1 times D, which is 12. A sub 10, oh, since I'm looking for my 10th term, I can put 10 in for n. 8 plus 9 times 12 equals 9 times 12 is 108 plus 8, 116.